I'll die for mine. When it's get back, I don't internet beef, I'm a real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your felon murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I was raised in the slums, all we had was survival. Only few ways to cash out. Either I still the kills with blick, then crash out. Respect was earned, not given. And niggas went to war for that. Put pressure on the ops, 9 double M's and max. Oh, he get real where I'm from, no fairy tale shit. Every move that we made, we stay strapped with the blick. Moving pounds of the white girl, breaking it down bricks. Heavyweight without the slim vest, slipping like gymnasts. Anger, this balance and law. No one to stand, no one to draw. I stay with a piece, I'm prepared for the war. Heat that I eat up, beef like carnivore. I don't in that beef, I'm real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, they creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your family murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. Heart cold, eyes open, mind sharp. I don't talk too much, I just play my part. We gon' slide on our eyes, but it hits ain't the dark. Real ones that move smart, never chase a spark. I don't ball. I let it ignite out the pole, let fly out the chamber. So take flight, but with all of the smoke. Flee the scene, no emotion attached, just cold in me. I was built by streets, I ain't proud to recall. But I still tall on my word when it matter. Most off of my niggas that held me down. I'll answer the call for the ones that counting me. I don't end that beef on real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your family murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath.
Yo, what up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey.
Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Yeah, let them know. We are here, y'all. Yeah, let them know.
Early likes. Thanks for the early likes, guys and gals.
Yeah, shout out to y'all for the early likes. Shout out to y'all just tuning in. We got Hugo in here. We got Sherry Jackson. We got Alicia Wallace. We got Michelle Walker. We got Polo's Porch in here.
Hey.
What up, Polo? Oh yeah, y'all. This is gonna be, yo. We gotta get into this live stream now. Claressa had a meet and greet today, so she was making her rounds in ATL. She was making her rounds, doing her interviews. I see she tapped in with Cam Newton. I see she got an interview coming up with Cam Newton, so I know he asked her a bunch of shit. She appeared on Yung Joc podcast, which we're gonna get into. And when I tell you they asked her about the questions about how long you gonna be, messing with this married man, whew, Claressa didn't had a heart motherfucking she's ready to snap on there. You said, did I hear that Surf been released? Yeah, I seen Surf. I seen him performing at one of them shows. Brought him out. Yeah. He said already toured. He said in prison more. The battle truth explain a lot. It's deep. Dang. Messi already tours Remy. Oh shit. But yeah, we gotta get into this, y'all, man. Shout out to y'all just tuning in. I'm gonna give them a chance to send these notifications out a little bit more before we get started. But yeah, we gotta get into this, y'all. We gotta get into this shit. Yes, indeed. So Claressa act like she You know, they be on her. They be asking about the shit. Like, damn. And of course, she denies it. Of course, she denies it. Of course. Of course. Yep. Of course. Yeah, shout out to Denise for the jewels. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, we gotta get into this, y'all. So shout out to y'all that's tuning in now. I guess most of y'all catch the replay. I was trying to give it time before before I actually got started. Let y'all come up in here a little bit more before we get this started. But man, Claressa she's living in denial, man. She really think that Remy don't still belong to Papoose and vice versa. She's in denial like a mug. She think because the divorce, he filed for divorce, but it's not finalized. It's a difference. So technically, she's still legally married to Papoose. Like I said, if anything was to happen to Papoose, Claressa would have no say so over what happens to him at all, whatsoever. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Make sure y'all click the like button, and we're gonna go ahead and get this shit started, man. All right, so this is Claressa on Yung Joc and them's podcast. So this is Claressa sitting down with Yung Joc, Miss Shyneka, and Shawty Shawty from the Streetz Morning Takeover. So this is the Streetz Morning Takeover. Y'all can go subscribe to them, but let's go ahead and get into this.
And this morning we are, in the presence of greatness. When you start talking about, people who have actually, just really put down what they say they're going to put down. You know what I'm talking about? 2-time Olympic champion, 19-time
world champ.
Wow. I mean, when you just say one time,
what up, Barbara?
19, you start talking about the Olympics. You're talking about greatness. In the studio joining us this morning, the one and only champion, Claressa Shields.
Okay.
Am I here?
What's up, man?
Hey, thank y'all for having me. So excited to be here.
Claressa, can I tell you something? We're excited to have you here.
Yes, we are.
We was wondering when you was coming.
Yeah, listen, my girl Mo was like, you gotta come. I was like, listen, I wanna come, but I'm not familiar with everything in Atlanta yet. This is my first fight here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm getting familiar with all like the big, radio stations and everybody. So it's been real cool.
Well, it's interesting. I met you a few times so many years ago, and as you said, Mo would bring you around. I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't know like the level of greatness that I was in the presence of. Just being honest, and I hope you don't take that wrong, because I didn't.
I don't, because when I first started, when I won the Olympics 2012 and 2016, and I turned pro, it wasn't no lane for women's boxing in 2016. We weren't fighting on TV. We weren't making any money. They were saying that we didn't have fans. So I really, when I came out the gate with my 2 Olympic gold medals, I really built women's boxing on my back. So it wasn't big at first, but I came and I made it big.
Trailblazer.
Yeah, because I sometimes, man, you know how you be fighting for people. Like this morning, I just asked for people to fight for me in the comments. I want to hire somebody to fight for me in the comments. Right? Everybody just go in there and duke it out, because sometimes I don't have the time or the patience to sit there and just talk to people about stuff, because I really be getting pissed off sometimes when people be trying to act like you're not hurt.
Yeah.
Because like here it is, I'm sitting here like, and I was like, yo, she is that person, but people just don't understand. I used to be like, okay. Now I always see you were always cool. So when I see people try to act like you haven't done something amazing, just like right now, we were not just all super excited about the WNBA just a decade ago. Let's keep it 100. It was a cool thing. Don't get me wrong. You had just zero swoops and people was doing their thing, but it takes a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of a league of people. When you start talking boxing, women boxing, and there's
Yung Joc actually mentioned about his divorce too, as well as speaking on Claressa's. Remy Ma, them asking her about the Papoose, Remy's husband and shit.
There's a few names that you could put out there, but then when your name becomes so prevalent and people start realizing the whole sport itself has just taken a whole lift off because of your presence and you know what I'm saying, your your presence. I just feel like people should give you more of your flowers, man. I just think people get so caught up in your personal life and they try to play you a lot. Because I ain't seen too many people do some of the things you've done. Just being straight up.
Well, no woman in boxing has done what I have done, and there's only one man who has accomplished what I have accomplished in boxing, and that's Terrence Crawford. But I still got more undisputed titles than him, and he'll tell you himself. He's 3-time undisputed champion. I'm 4.
So do you think your personal life and sharing your personal life with you and Papoose and y'all relationships has made your boxing presence bigger or brought more of a light to women's boxing and who you are and what you do?
I always say this, and people, we got to stop acting like we don't think that negativity sells or drama sells. When you have a relationship and you have drama and you have other celebrities involved, that's what people want to talk about. You don't want to talk about how I have 19 world champions.
Man, see, they always ask you this shit. Yeah, your internet presence take place over your boxing career. Yes. People don't even want to talk about your boxing. They talk about, because you brought all that shit to the forefront. You want to talk more about that type of shit than boxing. So you're setting the tone for it as well. What you getting with this woman husband sets the tone for that. Like, she act like if she didn't know this shit was gonna be messy. Like, what you getting with this woman husband and the way you went about doing it was messy as shit. Yeah, so that's all people gonna see you for is that. Yeah.
Championships, 2 Olympic gold medals. Born and raised in Flint, Michigan. Was born poor, now I'm rich. Big in my community, doing back to school giveaways every year. I just did one. Doing Christmas giveaways every year, giving over to 600 and 1,000 families, training kids. That's too positive. In the Black community, for some reason, negativity and drama is what people want. And also, too, how it came out the gate. I was never a side chick to Pap.
Right.
Like, that shit was over before I even came along. Like, they make it seem like, oh, they were a happy
Hold
old guy,
on.
and then I came like, oh, I'm that bitch.
Hold on.
That's not what happened.
Oh, you wasn't a side chick to Pat. Ma'am, you acknowledged that he was married in the text messages. You said your wife. You said you're in there with your wife, referencing to him still living with his wife. So what the hell do that make you? Even though regardless if they was intimate in that relationship, in that marriage around that time, you were still number 2. You're still number 2 now, man. You're still number 2 now. But she just so much in denial. She think because Pat filed for divorce that still doesn't make him married to her. Oh, that's not his wife. That's not her husband. Well, the court say that. The court say that that's her husband. Legal documents still say that's her husband. That divorce hasn't been final. Well, let's continue.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
What happened?
It was literally a little confusing, though.
Yeah, it was.
When your movie came out, and I remember Joc saying, "Oh, that's the young lady that I've been telling y'all about. She got a movie out, and you were going to the premiere or something of that nature." And then it was like all of a sudden, you know, all of that stuff kind of came out.
But that's just jealousy, though, because as you can see, back around that time, I wasn't even responding. Exactly. I was trying to stay out of it because my movie was so important to me. And they told me, Claressa, stay out of trouble for at least a year and a half. Stay out of trouble, which is like trouble for me is the internet. Like I don't go to jail. I don't drink.
Hold on, though. They told you stay out of trouble, but you still got on the internet and caused all type of trouble. You still got on the internet, caused all type of trouble. Shout out to Barbara for the super chat. Definitely appreciate it. Y'all heard what she said? She said they told me to stay off the internet and not get into trouble. But then you go to say, you know, I never been to jail. I don't smoke. I don't drink. But you come on here fucking with people on the internet. You come on here doing the shit that you're doing on the internet. Come on now.
Because my movie was so important to me, and they told me to stay out of trouble for at least a year and a half. Stay out of trouble, which is like trouble for me is the internet. Like I don't go to jail. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Trouble for me is like, girl, we trying to get you $1 million deals. We don't need doing drama online. So I was walking on eggshells. I wasn't going to strip clubs. I wasn't hanging out. I'm like, man, I'm going gym home.
Man, you was going to clubs with Maserati Bud. Maserati Bud had video footage of y'all at the club and shit. When Pat was off in New York, your ass was with Maserati Bud at the clubs and all that shit. What is she talking about? I guess she think people forgot. Because Maserati Bud definitely dropped that footage. Yo, she be up here lying. Hell yeah, she be up here lying. She be trying to rewrite the whole story like nobody seen what the F happened. It's just crazy.
Home. And then all of a sudden that happened. And it was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And my team was hitting me up like, Claressa, don't respond, don't say nothing, no, just let it. And I was like, oh my God, I hate the narrative that's being written because it's not true.
Yeah.
And when you keep letting somebody get off with just lying, like, first of all, us as adults, hold yourself accountable. Like, be honest. That wasn't a thing. They were not together. Be honest. Okay, that's what it was. Me and Pep had been together.
He still was living in the house though, man. I wasn't they together when he was still living under the roof. She just so much in denial with this shit, man. Like, it's crazy, y'all.
It's 6 months already. But I wanted it private. He wanted it private because I had just got out of a relationship where, once again, my relationship was public. And when it didn't, after being engaged and then not getting married, you're like, hell no, I'm not going public again. So that was like, okay, now I'm...
Yeah, but people wasn't on to you like that when you was engaged to Tony. He didn't have a buzz. He didn't have a name, on social media. He wasn't a celebrity. You slid into Pap DMs while she was still engaged to goddamn Tony, still with Tony. She slid into Pap's DMs. So you found an opportunity to basically, go over there and hop in Pap's DMs so you can find out, an out with Tony and shit. And you knew getting with Pap was gonna cause an uproar, especially with this shit getting leaked on the internet. She's talking about she ain't want that. She wanted the relationship to be private. You know damn well you wanted to be publicly known that you was dating Remy's husband. What up, Sweetness Goodness? What up, Nate? Naturally. What up, Kenya? Malcolm? Shayna? Miss Lady is my name. Shout out to y'all just tuning in. Yeah, y'all hear her up here lying and shit. Bring this shit back a little bit.
A relationship where, once again, my relationship. Okay, that's what it was. Me and Pep had been together 6 months already, but I wanted it private. He wanted it private because I had just got out of a relationship where, once again, my relationship was public. And when it didn't, after being engaged and then not getting married, you're like, hell no, I'm not going public again. So that was like, okay, now I'm back in another public relationship. But then it has this drama tied to it that I didn't ask for when I'm trying to...
Oh, you ain't asked for it. Did y'all just hear me? She said this drama I didn't ask for. Ma'am, you knew what you was doing when you got with this nigga husband. With this woman husband. You knew it was gonna come along with that. She said I ain't know the drama was gonna come along with that. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, so you think it was cool that you and Pat was falling asleep and up in the house and shit while Remy's there in the next room and you're on the phone and shit falling asleep. Even though you still gotta put most of that back on Pat, because Pat ain't had no business talking to your ass while laying up in that crib. So you feel like it wasn't gonna be no drama with you getting with this woman husband while he's still living under their roof. That's crazy to me, bro. She crazy. This is some crazy ass shit, Claressa. You wild for this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Shout out to Barbara for the super chat again. I appreciate it. Y'all hear this shit though? This shit is crazy. Claressa out of her damn mind saying, oh, I didn't know that it was gonna be drama. Oh, you ain't know it was gonna be drama, huh? But in them text messages, you acknowledge that he was still with his wife though. But you say, oh, they wasn't together. Man, if he was still living up in that goddamn house, they was still together. Regardless of how you looking at it.
And then not getting married, you're like, hell no, I'm not going public again. So that was like,
she crazy,
okay,
bro.
Now I'm back in another public relationship. But then it has this drama tied to it that I didn't ask for when I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to be like the Beyonce of boxing.
I know that's right.
The money. Like,
I
have
like
the
Beyonce
potential to get the $20 million Nike deal. So
not with somebody else's husband, you not. The brands ain't fucking with you. You ain't got Nike even knocking on your door. Listen, you gotta get rid of Pat. If you want to get that shit, you're gonna have to sacrifice motherfucking Papoose to get rid of that relationship. And, if he not planning on getting a divorce no time soon, He filed for the divorce, but when is that shit gonna be finalized? You're gonna have to start separating yourself from that shit, to be honest. Cause you already got a bad rep with this shit. You ain't getting no $20 million Nike deal.
I'm working to get that. So it's like when they see me steering clear and, hey, swerving on the drama, that's why. It's like, I'm trying to get somewhere because I'm done.
But you're not swerving all the drama though. You hear what she's saying? It's when I start swerving all the drama, is when I'm gonna get the deal. But you're not swerving all the drama though. She said, when I start swerving all the drama, y'all know why. Because I'm trying to get the $20 million Nike deal and shit. Man, you would have been got a deal from one of those major companies already. If it was like that. Shit ain't happening, Captain. You got too much shit tied to you. Too much bad shit tied to you with that.
And, hey, swerving on the drama, that's why. It's like, I'm trying to get somewhere because I'm done boxing.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't be here before.
Here y'all go.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
It's not
and if you're gonna call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also,
that didn't make no goddamn sense. If you call him Papoose her husband, make sure you call Remy his wife. That didn't make no goddamn sense. You just said that's nobody's husband, but then you said that's Remy's wife, Papoose wife. She don't make no goddamn sense. You see how she trip her own self up? That ain't make no goddamn sense. Did that shit make sense to y'all? If you're gonna call him her husband, then make sure you call her his wife.
Not at all.
She don't make no goddamn sense saying that.
None whatsoever.
You hear that shit, baby? She don't make no sense. Let me bring that shit back. I gotta bring that shit back. You know I gotta bring that shit back, right?
I gotta read this thing, but it still don't even make sense.
Yeah, that shit ain't make no sense.
Right.
Because I didn't be
reflection.
Right.
Here before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're gonna call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife, and also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life, because she has me, who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with the man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is. They say that because they want that to be the narrative, but that's not it.
The narrative, nigga, that is the fucking narrative. What are you talking about, nigga? She's still legally married to this nigga. I swear she ain't got it all, man. She ain't got it all upstairs, man. There's a couple motherfucking marbles been knocked loose. She ain't making no sense. Too many blows to the head, man. She ain't making no sense. Man, that nigga still legally married to her. Filed for divorce. That shit ain't finalized, which means the nigga still on her insurance, bro. Like the nigga still on Remy. He's still on Remy Ma's health insurance. That means if anything happened to him, he still benefits off the health insurance that he's still on. Because it's illegal in the state of New Jersey for them, for her to drop him off the insurance. Do Claressa, do she think before she speak, man? Like, I don't think she thinks before she speak. She should have just, the best thing she should have just said, next question, man. I ain't like, listen, I don't really want to discuss this because, they going through some legal shit right now, so I'd rather not discuss it. You were just better off saying that, but you so goddamn thirsty to answer the questions about Remy not being with Papoose. You just get yourself all caught up. You should have just said, you know what, I don't want to answer this question. You know what? We're gonna skip this question because there's still some legal shit going on. And y'all ain't hitting that like button enough for me on this video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Smash the hell out the like button, y'all.
divorce because he's serious about me.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life. Because she has a man who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with a man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is. They say that because they want that to be the narrative, but that's not it.
What did he do for you? What did he do for you? Huh? What did he do for you? He didn't finalize that motherfucking divorce. So all this shit you talking about he did for you, what's the point of that? The nigga he's still tied to somebody. Even financially, he's still tied to that woman financially. Do she get it? Listen, man, listen. Claressa, you just saying you got smarten the fuck up, man. You so in love with this nigga that you don't even see the play. That nigga prolonging the shit out that motherfucking divorce, ain't he? He tell her anything. Yeah, baby, we're gonna get a divorce. Yeah, probably by next year the divorce will be finalized. Next thing you know, 2028 come around, motherfucker still ain't divorced. You need to set deadlines for your goddamn self, Claressa. Like, you know what? If this shit ain't finalized by the time you should have been, tell you the truth, you should have been got the fuck away from that. But see, they so tied into contracts and shit that she can't even, they gotta play the part. They gotta play like they, together and all that shit like that. This shit is crazy. All right, let me press play.
Because she has a man who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband.
Well, she ain't plastering easy to block captain all out here like that. She ain't doing the shit you doing out here. So all that shit you talking about, nigga, they asking you why you doing the shit you doing. You supposed to be the one with status and celebrity, and why you can get a nigga on your own? Why can't you get a nigga on your own that ain't tied to nobody that's married? Would you want to do that anyway? Would you want to get you a nigga that ain't tied to no goddamn body? Still married and shit to somebody? It's crazy, man.
I'm with a man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is. They say that because they want that to be the narrative, but that's not it. People go through divorces and breakups more than anything in the world. That's why it's such a big talk.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I just got
Oh, I'm in one right now.
But divorces take time.
Yes, it does.
And you're going through the processes, you've been through the course, it is what it is.
Claressa, I went through that. Bro, I was on Love and Hip Hop.
We saw you go through.
But I'm saying, look, I'm talking about to the point where it was just like that. Everything was cool. Then they found out my divorce wasn't finalized. And it was like, oh, you got a wife and you on TV? I was like, whoa. We have the paperwork. We're waiting on a decree finalization.
What the fuck Remy got going on?
So we got a new fight coming, right?
August 15th,
What?
Atlanta State Farm.
Yeah, she don't know what the hell Remy got going on over there. She don't know but we know what you got going on because you let it be known every fucking time. Remy said she's single. On the last interview she did, she said she's single. Obviously, she's still cool with the block captain nigga, but they ain't running around still saying they together and all that shit. You run around saying you with this married nigga, man. Right, Remy said, right, P-Dog. Remy said, I'm single. Right. What'd you say? You said, so CS was, where was Pat living, where you decided to see the other, see each other? Should have been a question. Andy, what you say? She won't ever talk about how she befriended Remy first. Yeah, she always leave that part out. Yeah, she always leave the part out that she was hitting Remy up in them goddamn DMs too. Yeah, she definitely don't never address that. Yep. You say, yes, me too, she's a liar. Yeah, she's a liar. Hell yeah, Kendra, she's a liar. Yo, she really went on that show and said that shit. She really went on that show and said that That's nobody's husband. She really went on the show and said that shit. That's nobody's husband. But that's not your husband either, though. The gag is that ain't your husband either. The fuck is you talking about? Where the fuck Pat be at? Pat could, Pat, man. Like, you still got, listen, man. Claressa, man, you should have just said next question, bro. You should have let that shit alone. Now, you left it open for Remy to respond, tell you the truth. She said, every time that girl speak on current come up, speak on me, I'm going to come after you. And I doubt Papoose was even there. Yeah, ain't this open? Don't Remy have a right to respond now since Claressa speaking on her name? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is it open for Remy to respond now? Because she brought up her name in the motherfucking interview, being on thirsty to answer questions instead of just saying next question. I don't really want to touch on that because they going through some legal shit. Do you notice Angie Martinez didn't ask her nothing about Papoose or none of that shit? That's because Remy already established that shit before she even came in that interview. She probably already discussed with Angie Martinez, I don't want to talk about Papoose or none of that shit. And we didn't hear none of that in the interview. But this airhead doesn't know to go in there beforehand, be like, you know what? I don't want to discuss nothing about Remy Ma. She don't have the sense or the wherewithal to go in there and be like, I don't want to discuss Papoose and Remy. So that's on her. When Remy respond and get your ass, that's on you. Because first of all, you speaking on shit that you don't know nothing about. Like you just saying, oh, she over there. Oh, why ain't nobody holding her accountable for what she doing? What the fuck is she doing? What the fuck you mean you hold her accountable? What is she doing? We don't know what the hell that woman over there is doing. Yo, I can't wait to see a Remy respond to this shit. Cause she told y'all leave her name leave her name out your mouth, and you, mainly you. Well, we know Pap ain't gonna speak on that shit. And anybody asks Pap about that shit in the interview, he gonna avoid that shit. He gonna be like, you know what? I don't even want to speak on it, cause he know speaking on that shit is gonna stir Remy up. Claressa don't know how to shut the fuck up. She don't know how to shut up, man. She don't know when to leave well enough alone. And don't even speak on that shit. Let me go see if Remy responded yet. I don't think this video made its rounds enough yet for her to respond. I believe when the bigger blogs and shit start posting it, Remy might not even address this shit. But then again, if she does, she got all right to address it, because you speaking on shit. You speaking on her bitch. She don't even speak on you and Papoose. If she wanted to speak on y'all, we would have heard her speak on that shit in the Angie Martinez interview. She didn't even bring Claressa and Papoose name the fuck up. But you got a nerve to go on there and bring their name up. Bring her name up. Let me see if Remy responded. Yeah, let me go see if Remy responded. Shit, y'all let me know when Remy respond, man. Y'all let me know when Remy respond. Because we definitely waiting on that response, because Claressa out here just still speaking on her business and shit. Let me see if I can bring this back. I want to bring it back to this part real quick. Just
why? It's like, I'm trying to get somewhere because I'm done boxing.
Can I ask you a real question?
Here we go.
I don't been here before.
Gotta ask.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me.
Mm.
So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life. Because she has me.
Cause she has a man. She just said she was single the other day. Why the fuck you gonna say she got a man when she went on Angie Martinez and said she's single? So now you just putting niggas on her, huh? Yo, Remy, where you at, man? She just put a nigga. She just put a nigga on you after you done already said you was single. She just gonna put a nigga on her. Yo, Claressa, man, you got some ways about you, man. You got some ways about you, and I don't think she learned enough. Yeah, she didn't learn enough. You sitting up there with your hair done like Remy, and you got a nerve to be speaking on it. It's crazy to me, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad she asked her that question. I'm glad she asked her that real last question though. How long are you gonna run around with somebody else's husband? I'm glad she asked her that shit. And you know the interviewers, they know how to, cause they know how to clip farm shit, right? So they know what to ask her just cause they know people gonna clip that shit. And it's gonna go viral. So they know exactly what the fuck, and she don't think, because she don't think about the response and shit. She don't think about the impact behind her response and shit. So they basically just set her up for the question, and she fell for that shit. What she say? Miss Duval said, Fred Sanford was your big dummy. All right, she don't know. Thanks, baby, for the jewels. I see you sent the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Yeah, man. She set her dumb ass up for that. What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think in the comments, man. I might have to drop the link. I might have to make this an open panel on this shit, on this one right here. Hey, what you think? Should we get people to tap in and get their opinions on this shit?
Yeah, I think so.
You think we should get some incoming opinions on this shit?
Yeah, they want to.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link, man, for people that want to hit the panel and address this shit.
You want to finish the video first, and then.
Now I don't want to do the whole thing because they go on and talk about other shit. So I only want to.
The whole marriage part.
Huh?
I think it's a little bit more on the marriage part, right?
Oh, it is. It is. Okay. All right.
Who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with the man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is. They say that because they want that to be the narrative, but that's not it. People go through divorces and breakups more than anything in the world. That's why it's such a big talk.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I just got divorced.
I'm in one right now.
I know. Take time.
Yes.
And you're going through the process, and you've been through the course, and it is what it is.
Claressa, I went through that. Bro, I was on 11 hip hop.
We saw you go through.
But I'm saying, look, I'm talking about to the point where it was just like that. Everything was cool. Then they found out my divorce wasn't finalized. And it was like, oh, you got a wife and you on TV? I was like, whoa. We have separate rooms. We have the paperwork. We're waiting on a decree to finalization. So
yeah,
I get it.
It's a process for sure.
So we got a new fight coming, right?
August 15th,
what?
Atlanta State Farm, 160 pounds. Which
that's it with the
going
marriage.
down 3 weight classes is.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna drop this motherfucking link so I can get some of y'all opinions on this shit. So we can get y'all opinions on some of this shit. On this shit right here. Claressa acting like she don't know what the fuck going on. If anybody want to tap the link and tap in and give y'all opinions on this shit, I dropped the link. Make sure y'all tap in with us so we can get y'all thoughts on this shit. Cause Claressa ain't got it all upstairs. Now I don't think this clip made its rounds enough yet. It's definitely gonna make its rounds. Y'all know the blogs and shit gonna post it in. Oh, Remy, where you at, Remy? Remy. Yep, I dropped the link for whoever wanna tap in. Whoever wanna tap in on this situation. But let me see something. Yeah, so she had that little meet and greet today and shit at the in Atlanta and shit, and that shit looked like not even like organized. It was like people just hanging all over the table and shit. Like niggas wasn't even lined the fuck up. They was just like all huddled around the table and shit. And made them niggas line up. That shit crazy. Yeah, if anybody want to tap in, man, I dropped the link. If anybody want to tap in on this, what's your thoughts on this shit with her, baby? What's your thoughts on this shit with Claressa? You know, basically just denying everything of this nigga still being married to Remy.
Well, she's in denial, so that's one thing, and I'm glad the lady asked her the question. So shout out to her. It's a question that, a lot of people want to know. Like how she's basically asking, how long are you willing to be with him while he's still married? Because
Right.
it's 2 years now.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah. So, and her deflecting, talking about Remy, like, what does that have to do with anything? When she asked you how long you are going to be with somebody's husband. Remy
Right.
is with somebody's husband.
Right.
She's single, like you said. She said on Angie Martinez. So that was deflection right there. And it didn't make sense. Like, he's somebody's, call her his wife too. Like, what?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, she should have just left Remy out of that shit and just answered. Like she could have answered that without even including Remy in that shit. She like, well, why you ain't gonna hold her accountable for it? She's with somebody too. Like you shouldn't even said all that shit.
But that's how she been feeling. That's how she been feeling, like she takes all the heat. Like,
Right.
she quote unquote, allegedly cheated first.
Right.
So, she's with somebody too. Why isn't people calling her a home wrecker, calling him a home wrecker, or
Right.
she's not catching any heat? So she don't
Right.
understand it because her mind doesn't fucking work that
Because
way.
of my right. Facts.
Not, failing to realize you fucking parade him around every day, all day.
Right.
Are you catching that?
Facts.
Yes. They don't have to ask questions or say that's his wife. What's up,
Right.
Deshaun?
Got Deshaun in here, y'all.
Hey,
Yes. I feel like they definitely lined her up.
she be lining herself up, Deshaun, though, because she should expect these questions.
Well, I think before they go on, they say what questions they can ask or not to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And I just feel like she's just messing herself up more and more. Because here's the thing. Remy just did an interview saying she don't have nobody. What Claressa should have done is said, listen, I'm not here to talk about her, or not even her. My relationship, I'm here to promote my fight. That's
Facts.
how she should have did. That's what she should have done.
That's
And
what
shut that down.
media training. She don't have that.
Facts. She don't have media training, right?
But I feel like Pap set this interview up because he probably has a relationship with Yung Joc.
Right. Because the whole love of hip hop shit. Because they was
Yes.
was Papoose
No,
and
they
Remy
was
on
in
there with like
Atlanta.
Yes,
They was in Atlanta, and Remy and them was in New York.
I don't think she set it up because she has to do this. They got to promote the fight. It's there in Atlanta. She's going to be doing more interviews probably up until the day of the fight. But let me say this real quick too. Real quick.
Go ahead.
She said how he filed for divorce because he's serious about her. First of all, girl, they marriage was fractured even before you was even thought of. Okay, while you were still trying to get with him and get tips from her, that shit was fractured. So don't say, "Oh, he filed for divorce because he's serious about you."
Right.
But listen, here's the thing though. The night before that happened, they all went out to dinner with Fat Joe and them, where they were going to work on their marriage. It's just that night, Remy busted him. He fell asleep and he was on the phone with her.
Right.
That's what forced it. They was in the middle of fixing things.
Yeah, because even Pat mentioned that they was going to do therapy if she was to if she was to break up with Block Captain, they was gonna go do some therapy and shit. They was gonna go do
Yes.
marriage counseling and shit.
Yes, and he's the one that said Remy backpedaled, but he didn't say why. The reason why she backpedaled is because she busted him on the phone with Claressa.
Right. And she
That's
said he
why.
wasn't you. And she said Clarissa wasn't the only one. So she's found more shit in there.
Oh,
But
I'm sure.
yeah, she found other shit in there, but she only outed Clarissa because, that's who a nigga was on. That's
Cause
who
she
he was on the
loud.
phone
She
with.
said cause she loud.
Right, because she loud, right.
And like, did y'all see Khadijah little live she did?
Nah, when she do a live.
She did a live and she even threw a little shot like, and no, she don't mess with married men. That's what she said.
Oh shit. Is that old or that was recent?
No, that was new. That was recent.
I wonder
I saw
anybody
it yesterday.
somebody it's on YouTube. I had to pull that shit up. Let me see. I forgot how to spell her fucking name. Is it with the
Khadijah, Cudeejah.
all right, Khadijah live? Let me see Khadijah live stream. Somebody could have posted it.
She was putting makeup on. She was sitting down and she was saying how she do her edges before she put her makeup on.
Oh shit. Um,
And then she went into this whole thing about how she's always, been on a live late. I mean, people's been talking about her lately.
was it an IG live?
No, I'm not sure what it was. I know
Yeah,
I
'cause I'm
seen
looking.
it yesterday.
Damn. Well, that's the same thing. I remember. That's the shit Nigeria said too. Is I ain't mess with married. But
It's
everybody
just
know that.
crazy.
Everybody knows, Clarissa. Everybody knows that this is a fucked up situation that you're in. Some people, maybe mention it after the fallout, but everybody knows. Like everybody knows that you basically being played, man. It don't take 2 years to get no fucking divorce.
No, it don't. And he still to this day is the one that's holding things up because he has not paid an attorney.
See?
Now, if he really wanted that, first of all, he got money off of Clarissa fight with Franchon. And it looked like he did a side bet because him and his daughter he was spreading mad money and he was singing his corny record,
hmm
Count the Green. So why he ain't pay for it then? He was so serious about her, it could have been done and over.
Yeah, Clarissa would have gave him the money.
Well,
Giving him money for every fucking thing else. You would think she'd get that nigga money for a lawyer.
and even her friend, Nigeria, said to her, like, yo, but they falling out was due to because she asked her, you think he's still messing with his wife? And she got
Yeah,
upset about that.
dang. Yeah, that's what Nigeria said. Do you think Papoose still creeping over there, sleeping with his wife? And then that's when the friendship was over.
That's when
Friendship was
all
over
hell
after that.
broke loose. Yeah.
Dang.
So
And
let's
and made them sign an NDA. And made them motherfuckers sign an NDA too. Yep. And made them sign an NDA. Let's not forget that. Nigeria said she made Papoose made Clarissa sign an NDA and shit. And I guess that was
and
not.
and
That's what I'm
here's the
saying. Like,
thing.
mhm,
Why does she keep discussing Remy on any interview she does?
all right,
And Remy never talks about them. But like Remy said, anytime she has anything to promote, she always bring them up.
right.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, so like I said, Remy got a right to respond if she wants to, because you just spoke on her fucking name.
So I doubt if Remy was on though.
Right.
I doubt if she respond.
Yeah, I guess if they get too, because sometimes media pressure make you respond to shit. If they get too hot,
Nah, she. I think she's smart enough.
yeah,
I know she's smart enough because she not only is she book smart, she's street smart.
right.
She's gonna
That's
let
that.
her keep talking, and technically, she's helping a divorce case. Every time she goes live, I mean, she does an interview and speak on it and talk about he's her man and we been together for this amount of time,
Right.
and he pays for this and he pays for that and this, that, and the third. It really helps Remy case if you ask me.
I'm talking about them goddamn babies. Yeah, gonna have a baby next year.
And why would you want a baby with a dude that already have 4 kids? He got 3 baby mothers, and now you want 4 more? Pap ain't trying to have no 4 more kids. Is you crazy?
Not at
In
no
my
60.
Remy voice, are you dumb?
Yeah, not at no 50 something
At
years.
no 50? Because
Yeah,
you got to
right.
think. Right, he's 48 now. So by the time she have, let's say if she get pregnant next year, he's going to be 50. He's not going to be trying to chase no little kids around. At that age, you're tired. You're ready to become a grandparent. You're not trying to run around with no young kids.
Damn.
And honestly, do he really want kids with her, knowing that his child could possibly come out with all types of mental illnesses?
Right. Yeah, it's a risky. It's taking a
That's a
risk.
lot to take care of.
Yeah.
When people have mental illnesses, that's a lot to take care of.
Right. I think Clarissa is just way over her head. I think she need to go ahead and drop this shit. Like,
I just
I
really
think
think she's desperate at this point because the tickets aren't selling. And it's crazy.
dang.
And now you selling hair? Come on now.
Yeah, she's selling motherfucking bundles. Yeah.
Now, if people ain't buying your clothes, what makes you think they're gonna buy hair from you?
Right.
Because you getting cheap hair, and we already know black girls don't play about that hair.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she think she going. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If anybody else want to hit the link, I dropped the link. If anybody else want to come up, I see Auntie OG in here. Auntie OG, if you want to come up and hit the link, want to get your motherfucking opinions on this shit.
OG.
Yeah, Auntie OG.
You know that the hair is like 3 stars on Google.
That's it.
When it got bad reviews, yes.
Bad review. That's crazy.
I don't even think she looked it up. Yes.
She don't. She don't do her investigation. Because here's the thing. If she did her investigation, she wouldn't have did a diss track with Bud and asked him to send it to 50. Because if she would have known 50 and Remy's relationship, she would have never asked that.
Right. So now she dang. Oh
She's
shit.
not strategic at what she does at all. And I don't know what Pap is saying to her or what he's not saying to her, but
Right.
he gotta do better.
You want to come on stage with your camera on? If not, just turn your camera off if you don't want it on. Okay. All right. Here we go. And right now. All right, welcome to the stage.
Thank you. I never did this before. I just wanted to see what it was about. So what is it? Like what?
Wait, how you pronounce your name? Amanique?
Yes.
Okay.
Amanique. Yeah,
Yes.
Amanique. We speaking on this. So did you see the clip where they asked Clarissa about how long is she gonna keep running around with this married man?
No.
Oh,
I've
so
been
you ain't even,
following it, everything, but that's new. When,
in a recent interview she did with Yung Joc. They bring that shit up.
and what she say?
Well, I mean, I could play this shit back. I mean,
Play it back.
we'll play this shit back real quick. So
Let's play it back. Welcome to the stage, yo. This your first time on the panel?
Yes. I was like, let me see what this is about. I'm normally just following live, and then he was like, there's a link, and I kept going. So this is my first time doing
Yeah.
this to the stage. Yep.
Yeah.
See me
Y'all make sure y'all
in a
hitting the like button.
relationship, but then it has this drama tied to it that I didn't ask for. When I'm trying to elevate, I'm trying to be like the Beyonce of boxing.
I know that's
Make
right.
the money. Like
Yeah.
I have the potential to get the $20 million Nike deal. So it's like I'm working to get that. So it's like when they see me steering clear and hey, swerving on the drama, that's why.
Listen
It's
to
like
this.
I'm
Listen
trying
to
to
the
get
people.
somewhere because
Can
when
I-
I'm done boxing.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't
There
been
you
here
go.
before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause,
Okay.
because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there.
Okay.
He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So
Okay.
I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're gonna call him
Okay, that was
her
it.
husband, make sure you call her his wife. And
Yeah,
also
hold on.
hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life. Because she hasn't.
So there you go.
Pat didn't file for divorce because he's serious about you. He didn't have a choice.
Right.
If he could be with his wife, he would be. So don't.
So why didn't the divorce go through yet? Like, what's holding up the divorce?
Good
I
finance?
mean,
Finances. Yeah. Or just Papoose.
he hasn't
holding up-
paid an attorney to further.
Right.
Right, because if they saying they're getting all these deals and stuff, it shouldn't be like a money issue no more.
Yeah, I don't think it's the money
Well,
issue.
she the one that claimed that she got all this money, but she's
Right.
selling here and stuff, and she the one backed up in her taxes. She lost her grandmother house, but she dropped 30,000 in Louis Vuitton, but didn't pay the taxes. What sense
Right.
did that make?
Don't make no sense, yeah.
Priorities all fucked up.
Like it's just crazy. And she goes on live, she does these interviews and tell lies, and she can't keep up with her lies.
No.
But she
Man, where
keeps talking about about this divorce, but she never mentioned that Papoose was in Remy's closet crying when she told him to get out in 22, and saying he didn't want to leave. She don't say that. She don't never mention how she was in Remy DM. She don't say that. Knowing that that was that lady's husband, she never mentions any of that. And nobody questions her either. It's like when she goes on these interviews, they baby her. Ask the real questions. Put it
Yeah,
out
like
there, for
right.
real.
Like, that's why I
If he
commend.
divorced, he's still married. So that is his wife, and that is, she said, you throwing that husband word around. He filing for divorce and getting a divorce. So he is somebody's husband. I don't understand why
Exactly.
she keeps saying that.
So clearly they haven't even touched the court because he hasn't hired a lawyer yet.
Right.
Nuts. That's nuts.
What the fuck was Papoose at during this interview? Like, nigga, man, go and see all that shit. He probably
He didn't
really-
want to be with Claressa. He was the one that told Remy she was ugly, that he wasn't messing with her.
It's crazy. Damn, Pat just like fuck it. What'd you say?
No, I just said, damn. I didn't know he told Remy Claressa was ugly. He was fucking. Yikes.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah,
shit
but
either.
men say anything when they get caught, though. They'll be
Of
like,
course
she
they
stink,
do.
she this and that, and still be right there. So he just said that to try to, like, to act like he wasn't trying to do nothing with her, but to just, to kind of like shut Remy up, probably.
I'm sure. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, though. When they said they met at Shakira fight, a month later she had Pap come see her fight. She was still with her fiance, because she had Tony Rich and Pap in her dressing room.
Damn, yeah, both of them. Yeah, that's the type of shit she be on though. That's the type of shit she be on. She had
It's
two
crazy.
niggas she deal with
That's
at the same
crazy
time
work
in the
right
same
there.
place.
But did y'all hear that the dude, I guess, was going to propose to her before, like she knew about the engagement and then act like it was new when he really proposed, but I don't know how true that is. But they said I think he already proposed, and she wanted them to propose differently or better or something.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, or something. So she had to
video.
act like, I guess the second time, like it was a new proposal. That's weird in itself.
That's
Like for you to be able to
I
play
played
like that.
I played the proposal yesterday. I mean, on the other day on the live stream when
Exactly.
they were dressed in that green shit. She was like in a
But
green dress.
nobody calls her out on these things.
Yeah. It was all together at a restaurant. Her, Nigeria, Nasty Dre, a couple other people there. Yeah. And that was the same ring she pulled out that she tried to post to make it look like she was engaged to Pat. That ding.
Yeah, that ain't normal. That ain't normal behavior.
It's crazy as shit. He said Pap is back in NY already after the meet and greet. How you know that, Double? Where the fuck Pap? Let me go check this shit. Pap said, "Shit, I'm out of here." I told you that nigga only pop up for promo engagements. Because he have to fulfill those. He have to be there. You have to fulfill his contracts. He's obligated to be there at the promos and shit. So yeah, I don't think that should be damn. Ooh. Damn, Pat. Let me go check something real quick. So you see she got an interview coming up on Cam Newton, so I know he gonna be asking all kinds of shit.
Oh yes, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I know Cam Newton gonna ask her all types of shit.
You think so? I feel like everybody babies her.
Nah, Cam Newton be getting down to the bottom of shit. He be asking all types of shit when it comes to Yeah, I don't think he gonna do that shit with her. He gonna ask her some shit. Yup. You said Pat went back to New York already. That's what Double said in the chat. Pat already flew his ass back to New York City.
Damn.
You kidding me?
Pat be out, man. Pat just should pop up for the promos and he be the fuck out.
He do it, and that's telling in itself. I don't understand why she not getting it.
Naive. Very naive.
Y'all think he messing with Remy when he go?
Nah.
Well, y'all think she won't do it?
Probably trying, but I don't think.
I think she's done with her. I think she's done with him. I mean,
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
I mean, but you never know, man. Shit be kind of tricky.
I mean,
right,
it is true when you married. I have seen things happen. You know what I'm saying? And that is true.
And then she might like it that she could just have them when she want them.
But I think he's done too much because.
Hey, was that Christmas when she was in Daniel's leather with him?
Yeah, last Christmas, right?
I'm sure she probably have some gifts.
I feel like he's done too much though, going constantly live with Claressa.
Yeah.
And then I don't see, that he goes see his child because he always posts the golden child when he with her, and I haven't seen that in months. The last time I seen him post anything with her was for her birthday when he came up there to New York.
Dang. All right, welcome to the stage, Fanny P.
What's going on, y'all? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Shout out to the panel.
Hello.
Yes,
check it out.
Okay. Might have to turn your background down if you can. Make sure nobody got the background. I think you're good.
Okay, y'all, I cannot believe this. This woman is crazy. I just don't like. It's just getting to the point where like we just gotta see what happened. Like we just gotta play it out, cause she going all the way, y'all. Claressa going all the way. She don't care. She has set her mind on being whatever it turns out to be, Right. And I mean, when she said, because I know y'all probably already talked about it already, but when she was just saying, oh, well,
he don't, that's not his wife or something, like he's not in a marriage. And when she was trying to say, well, why y'all not getting on Remy too? Like, y'all act like we just the only one doing something. Like, she deserved this much backlash too. Like, that's how she was kind of presenting it.
Yeah,
And I was just like, you basically trying to say, like, I mean, well, was she doing it too? Why not? Why we can't do it? Like, you childish for even thinking. Like, you have to realize what's happening is not just about you and Pat. Like, it's you too. You can just tell that she is not pressed about her work ethic of what she had to do to get to where she's at right now. Like, I would be terrified for my whole brand that I worked for the last 20 years. She said she's been doing boxing since she was 11. For 20
yeah,
years, and I've let this experience with this one man do all of this. Like,
yeah.
I feel so ashamed, you know? Like, there's no shame, she's like, well, he picked me. He filed for divorce because he wanted to be with me. That is, girl, he picked you out of pain. Why you don't even understand? Like,
It wasn't out of pain. He ain't had
Nah,
no
he picked.
choice because she
Yeah,
put him out.
he picked her. He picked her out of financial convenience.
like, she a circumstance bitch. I'm sorry, I'm JR. I didn't mean, I didn't mean,
Nah, go ahead. Nah,
I
go ahead.
didn't
You good?
mean, but
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead.
he chose her out of circumstance. Pain, maybe pain, a situation, but like, she thinks she was chosen because he actually like wanted that, and it's like, dang, like, I don't know what her confidence is. It got to be very low or something, guys. Something's going on. Like, I don't know, but yeah, we gotta let it play out because I do believe they're gonna get divorced though now. I truly believe they are. And
I
she gonna
don't
be
think it's
so.
gonna happen no time soon. Though I'm waiting to see everything. And then Clarissa want this baby so bad. That's supposed to be happening next year too.
No,
Yeah,
I
but that
think.
been supposed to been happening for the last few years though.
Yeah, the last year, but
She
it's
started
supposed to be
saying
happening
that when
for
she
sure
was
next year.
29. She was supposed to
Yeah,
be, yeah, she said that last year too. This
yeah,
was supposed to be happening since she was 29 years old.
Yeah, she said it in 2025. Then she said it in 20.
mm,
She said it in hold on. Yeah, she said it in 2025, but then she said it again in 2026. Talking about 2027, she gonna have a child by
yeah,
2027.
yeah. I
So
know.
like
Remember,
Yeah.
I
she said she was having a baby when she turned 30. That she was 29 years old.
yeah,
Then when she turned 30, it was the next year. Then after that, then she claimed Pat wanted it so bad and she told him, hold off, she need to beat a couple of people up. Like, every year is something else. I think
right,
I think she says these things to keep herself relevant and keep her in the algorithm.
yeah,
Because you got to remember, when she's silent, nobody talks
yeah,
about her.
right,
You know what
She
I think
only
gonna happen,
goes
y'all?
viral when she says stupid stuff like that and everybody talks about it.
yeah. That's why I'm anxious to see if Remy gonna what up, Ben Israel? Shout out to Ben up in his joint.
And
Ben, y'all mean
honestly,
lose more.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
YouTubers is the one that's keeping her relevant.
yeah, that's a fact. We the ones keeping her motherfucking ass relevant. That's a fact. That's a
I mean,
fact.
you gotta understand, she even when she was in her spaces, you guys heard her say,
Hold on. You gotta go on mute when we
"Oh,
Oh
the
yeah,
listen.
I think Fanny.
YouTubers."
Yeah, Fanny
Hold on.
P. I think you got to go on mute. Yeah, because at the back, it's like feedback in the back.
Y'all make sure y'all hit a like on this video too, y'all. Thumbs up. Those who have already, thank you. We appreciate it. But my bad. Go ahead.
Remember, she said in her spaces, the YouTubers think they hurting her, but basically, y'all the one that's helping her get money, right? But then
Hmm.
she turned around and say to the people that she wanted them to report the YouTubers. So why
Yeah,
would you want to report the YouTubers if they helping you get millions of dollars? That makes no sense.
right. She can't handle what the fuck being
Because
said about
if somebody's helping me get money, you can say what you want.
her. Facts.
If I'm getting millions, I don't care what you say because the people gonna talk whether you're doing good or bad. Am I correct?
That's a fact.
So if you helping me get mad money, talk. I don't care
Yeah,
what you say.
she told her people to go flood the comment section and talk shit in the comments and all that.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
means
you know what
which means she gonna go under her fake pages and do it herself too. But yeah, go ahead, y'all.
no, I say y'all know what ain't gonna happen. I really think if they do get this divorce, Pap gonna freak out and just leave without even having a conversation. He gonna be so messed up because you know how people like get all the way to the end. They, like you know, some people don't feel like it's real until it's like actually time to sign the papers. And then they like freak out and like probably not want to go through with them. But like, oh, you serious? You really want to do this? Or you know how people get when it's like really official, but it don't feel real until it's real. I think that's
Yeah.
something might be with Pap. Like, I really think he gonna be like, okay, Remy, okay, stop. I'm gonna stop playing. Like, let's work on this marriage. Like, I feel like they gonna get to them signing them papers, and that man gonna sit there and be like, nah, I can't do this, and then the whole shit gonna blow up. Like,
It's gonna be some type of plot twist. It's gonna be a plot twist. If he get a divorce, he still ain't gonna marry. We
Yeah,
just
that
gotta see.
part.
It's gonna be some type of plot twist.
I'm gonna be honest.
She gonna stay with him. She gonna stay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see Papoose remarrying again.
I don't either.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
like
think
that.
he's doing it. Now, Clarissa somehow come up off $100 million to $200 million, even $50 million. He might go through it.
I'll marry her.
You sound like
She,
you
her
sound like the
career
little
so
old lady
her,
off Coming
Right.
to America shit.
Listen,
I'll marry you.
I'll marry her.
no, y'all
That-
sound like Charlita.
What?
Charlita told her since she was her cousin, let's get married so nobody could take your money, and she had to think about it.
What?
I've never
Yeah,
even heard that. That's crazy.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I think
Yeah.
I did
Charlita did.
remember that. Yeah, I do. I vaguely do remember that. Yeah.
I do. I remember that. But Charlita said she was playing though.
Yeah, but the fact that Clarissa was taking the time to think about it—that's my thing.
Yeah, that shit
It
crazy.
seemed like, and I just hate when Clarissa always act like Shalita is such a distant cousin. Stop playing. Y'all was real close. Y'all was cousins for real. Y'all wouldn't stay in no distant cousin house, please. Like, I hate when she do Shalita like that, making it seem like she just somebody across across states or something. Like, that was your real close cousin. Stop, girl.
Yeah,
And
they got the
Charlita
same.
is not that far. Charlita is actually her mother's first cousin.
Right.
Oh yeah, see, look at that. Like that's not even right. I hate when Clarissa try to push Shalita off like that. Like, girl, she let you stay at the house and gave you a key. Then Peanut gonna say, her brother Peanut gonna say, oh, we were just over there for a little bit of time. It was just a couple of weeks. Yeah, like we stayed over there for real. Like, Peanut, come on now, stop trying to
Yeah,
do
it
something
took
like
y'all
that.
there, how you gave y'all a place to live and y'all mom was
Yeah.
running around smoking drugs, man.
Yeah.
Peanut is only gonna do what she say.
Yo,
She
you see,
was-
you see, they both denounced Bree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They both said they know she's no longer our sister.
Yeah, because
Peanut gay.
he only gonna do, but Peanut only gonna do what Clarissa say because he living with
Right.
her rent free,
Yeah.
and she gives him the bare minimum, like whatever he needs, food, like he's free. Everything is free for him, food, board, everything. He get 3 hots in a cot.
He gay, y'all. Peanut gay.
Yeah.
But he too sassy for me though. Even the way he be talking, like, you don't even sound like you talking from your chest, boy.
This
Like,
shit crazy.
he's just too much.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Mm-mm.
And
Yes.
Bree's still on hiatus. I did contact
No,
Genesee County, and there's no record of her being in the county and shit and through the jail. So I don't know where the fuck.
I don't know. Bree probably was drunk on that bus, and they probably dumped her off in another state somewhere.
Oh shit.
She probably was drunk and got to talking shit out on that Amsterdam, and they said, "Oh, you got to go."
That shit crazy.
And when y'all say Amsterdam, it's the blue top. That's what she do. She do the
Yes.
blue top on.
And now she in another. They dumped on another. They said you gotta get your ass off this bus, your snagger-tooth ass, and she somewhere selling some bono panoche.
Dang.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit.
Mm-mm. Damn, yeah. So y'all, Jr. Did you like her event today with the mascot and everything?
Nah, that shit was it was the motherfucker just like all crowded around the fucking table. Like they ain't even had that shit like lined up, organized. It was like they were just all crowded around this fucking table. Like, that shit was crazy.
It wasn't even that many people there.
It wasn't.
Now, if you
Nah,
think about it, if Remy would have did a
less than 100.
meet and greet, it would have been thousands.
Yeah, it would have been thousands lined up. Right. Might have had like 100 people there.
Yeah, it didn't seem
Yeah.
like that. And you know what
Yeah.
I don't like? Like, why was Khadijah there? She be getting on my nerves. Cause
Khadijah
like,
get pregnant like a motherfucker.
yeah, like it just like, why is she there? Like, why all the women records always gotta be there up under Claressa like that? Like,
Oh no, they
y'all
watching the investment.
Exactly.
Keeping a close eye on the motherfucking investment. I watch her ass too. Make sure she don't say no fucked up shit or do some fucked up shit.
Was they saying that Pap and Khadijah was messing? Was that the story? Or
At one point it was. I guess it's still.
They were when they were at Tune Court.
Right.
And then
That's
I didn't even
wild.
know Khadijah looked like that. She looked different from her videos when she take the makeup off. I was like, oh, she looked like Claressa a little bit.
Oh
Or
my God.
Khadijah looked like Dr. Spark from
Yeah.
Star Trek.
That
Yeah,
is
she's
crazy.
Especially when she wear those short wigs. She looked like Dr. Spark.
I don't know who that is, but I guess it's, I was looking at
Google it,
like,
Star Trek.
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek, Dr. Spot from Star Trek and shit. That's crazy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Khadijah, you talking a lot of stuff, looking like Clarissa's sister or some shit, I was like, okay. Like, and then her daddy was in the back of the in the video, and I was just like, these niggas just posted up. Claressa, let me save you, girl. Let me save you. I could just.
But y'all see what's going on in the boxing world now, right?
What's going on?
The deal MVP made with, I believe, Eddie Hearns.
Oh yeah.
Oh, MVP made a deal with who?
Eddie Hearns, if I'm saying his name
What?
right, the old boxer.
Yeah, I saw that. It's gonna go up. Oh, y'all, I hope Sweet Caroline don't sign with Claressa. Please don't.
No, Sweet, who you talking about? Caroline DeBose?
Yeah.
She
She
signed
they
with
call her.
MVP. You don't see, she don't be around Claressa no
Yeah,
more.
she's not with MVP. Nah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Claressa
Oh,
banned
okay.
Claressa banned from anything MVP. That's
Oh,
why
I
she
didn't know
can't get
that.
that's why she can't get no fights with anybody from MVP. Cause they banned it. They don't want to fuck with them niggas no more.
Yeah, what Claressa gonna do? She fucked up,
She's only
man.
getting fights with people that signed with Salida.
Salida, okay.
Yeah, so
She don't get no other fights.
So her next fight might be Curry, because Curry's fighting. Curry right now is lined up to fight what's the damn the big one Claressa just fought
Danielle Perkins.
Danielle Perkins, right? Yeah, Curry's lined up to fight Danielle Perkins. So whoever won out of that, because we know Claressa gonna beat Kate Scott. We know that's set up for her to beat Kate Scott. So
Yeah.
there's either going to be a Danielle Perkins and Claressa part 2, or there's going to be a Danielle. It's going to be Claressa versus Curry.
You know
So
what I
either
didn't
or.
like?
So
You know what I didn't
happened
like,
to the other
JR?
girl?
What happened to who?
The other girl from the UK, Lauren Price, that she's supposed to fight.
She said she
I
is
thought
gonna fight her.
So that should be her fourth fight. I mean, her third fight.
Claressa need to sit down. We tired of seeing her fight.
For real.
He
Cause
won't give
like,
Hannah Gabriel another fight.
you know, one thing I didn't know too, Deshaun, is the people like the what's her name, Perkins. These people that she been fighting the last like 4 or 5 fights, they don't got a lot of fights. They because Danielle Perkins only had like what, less than 10 fights.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then somebody before her, I'm like, she fighting all these people who got like 5 fights and probably 1 knockout or something. I'm like, what are people who got like 18 fights like her and who got some real stuff going? Like, so
Right.
That's why, because she want to hold on to them belts. That's why she don't want to fight Hannah Gabriel no more. Because technically, to me, she lost that fight when she knocked her down that first round. The ref gave her
She
time
did.
to get herself together and shake it off and get up.
Okay, so I ain't even know. But in the way she hit, I watched that Perkins fight. I was like, she only able to hit Perkins like that because Perkins was tired and couldn't hold her hands up. So, but that, I was just like, damn, these people would be exhausted. I think the only reason why Clarissa's even up at 175 is because her ass is big. That's what she hold most of her weight. I feel like she don't really have to like the people got overall weight. Like her butt big was pushing her up to that weight. Like it just like, I think a lot of her talent comes from just her weight being distributed the way it is, and that's how she can get that speed and have all that energy. Because the other people, when I see them, like, okay, they a lot more balanced out, and they big for real. They 180 for real. Like, I feel like Claressa 175 because her ass big. Like, this shit ain't coming from nothing else.
She be eating all that fucking rice.
Yeah, like, so
Yeah, she be eating all that fucking rice, boy. She'll fuck up a whole 2 pounds of rice on the plate. She don't give a shit.
And then I did actually see her butt, because I was like, why everybody was trying to say her butt ain't big? Because I thought Claressa got a good shape and her butt was big. Like, but then when I had seen it, I was like, oh, she is. Because I didn't know Claressa was like 5'8", 5'9". I didn't know that. So then when I seen her butt and stuff, when I seen her body shape and everything, I was like, oh, that's what everybody talking about. Like, because I didn't know that it was wide and long like that. I thought it was, it's a good fit. But when I seen it, I was like, that's why she be so pressed about it, because she know that it don't poke, but it's a still good body shape or whatever. And I'm just like, why is she upset with that? But she probably do see that, like, her shit be like leaning though, like her shit be little long and stuff. But that's her, because she 5'8", and that's okay. But why she want so much? Like, why she not happy? What's wrong with this girl, y'all? I'm just be sitting here thinking.
So Danielle Perkins is on the undercard. So she's on the undercard for August 15th. Danielle Perkins versus Olivia Curry is on. Yeah, they're on the undercard.
Wow, yep. Wow! I didn't even know that. Oh man, now I gotta watch it. Cause I like Danielle Perkins.
Yeah, Danielle Perkins is definitely on that. Yeah, so okay. That's the heavyweight. That's the heavyweight. Fight for that night.
Okay, so that wasn't like that at first until all the complaints, right? Is that what they saying? Because they said that she didn't switch up none on that to get good boxers or whatever. It wasn't a really good card or whatever, and all the backlash made them want to prepare to fight or something with better fighters or something like that. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really like boxing like that, but I like Danielle Perkins only because I've just seen some good stuff about her. Yeah, so I hope she does win. And then I want to see K Scott just. I mean, I know she ain't gonna beat her, but I do like. I'll give her some good licks in at least. Don't just let her beat you up like that, Kate. Don't let Claressa just beat you up like that.
Right. That's what I'm like. That shit crazy. She just let her go in there and just dominate her the whole fight.
I know. Yeah, and then and JR, do you believe right now that Claressa is kind of like gonna be able to hit weight? Because
I was looking at her and stuff like that. I was like, she kind of still heavy.
I mean, she got to at least get down to like 163, 62, 63. Will she make that weight? I don't know.
Cause I was looking at it, cause I'm 5'10", right? And I know cause I lift weights and stuff like that too. So it's pretty cool. And when I was looking at it, cause I'm also a personal trainer, and I observe bodies all the time, for my clients. And I was like, she at 175 minimum. She got another 15 pounds to lose.
Right.
Like, and they was like, nah. And then when she was doing her comparison to Krishan, I was like, Claressa only compared because she know that there was a difference.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but she do stuff like that. That's how Claressa do. Like, she always try to name the obvious, because she really be knowing when people be clocking her ass, and then like she try to get ahead of it all the time. That's her thing. She tries to get ahead of her stuff. Yeah.
You don't think muscle would make it more like her heavier? Like everybody is saying with the weights, my muscle, every time I start using the weights, it make me heavier on a scale. So you don't think like the weights will make her, like the muscle weight is going to make her heavier?
Yeah, absolutely.
She should just do like calisthenics and
I mean, it really don't matter. It's just her body fat percentage is just too high. That's why I said Claressa's butt is so big. Is like she got to drop heavier. She got to drop more, because she got to drop more than like the rest. She got to hit like 150, because a lot of her body fat goes towards her lower body, right? So for her for all that to be even out, because she don't got a lot of body fat at the top, she got to really drop down to like 155 to really have it stable. Because you got when she rehydrates, you got whenever she the water weight and she eat a little bit, and even something. What if she come on her period? All that stuff. Like I think she underestimating this process, because she was
I guess when she start using
then she's going to change her lyrics.
All right, she has to start using that motherfucking Ozempic on the last week, and she'll meet the weight then.
Yeah, because people been losing it in 3 seconds.
Hell yeah.
On that.
She already said she wish she could use Ozempic and shit to lose weight, to fight fighters that's 130 something and shit like that.
And another thing, JR, as much as she tried to talk stuff about Shalita being like 6'1" and stuff, Claressa had the issue of being tall and ugly too. Stop playing.
Not tall, man.
Cause you know how like when you tall and you dark skin and you gotta have the best features, it's hard to get a boyfriend in high school. Just to be honest. Right. That's the situation. Like when you tall, and all the little middle school and high school boys ain't hit their height yet, right? Because you already know there's a difference in height. So, and then she did sports and stuff, and I just knew that was kind of difficult. And I'm an athlete myself, so I've kind of seen all those different things. Like when you tall and you can't get a man, and you want boys to like you, and then. And it's always the girls who have the big butts and stuff, but their face don't look as good as the body, right? So it's like a huge situation when it comes to confidence. So as much as I talk about Shalita, I'm like, girl, y'all all tall with big booties and the faces don't hit. Like all of y'all.
Faces don't hit.
That's why I didn't say Claressa got a big booty. She ain't got a big booty.
What the dudes would probably be like, oh yeah, her body, I hit that, and then they'd be like, I put the cover over her face so I hit that. Like, that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But ain't nobody want her pissy behind, because they said she used to pee in the bed.
Damn.
Man, them Flint niggas gonna do all that. As much as they talk about them Flint women, them Flint niggas probably that's as trash. They
that's
trash
the problem.
Too.
Yeah, I get it, but not even the trashy niggas wanted her. That's the problem.
That's true, because Tony kind of gay. I don't give. Then he a little film. Like
Tony kind of gay.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing: when she was with Tony, that was the best she ever looked. She was in shape. Her body looked right.
Yeah.
And she even dressed a little better.
Right.
Yeah,
That's how you know Pap don't care, because he let her come out looking any kind of way.
he do, don't he, Deshaun? Why he do that to her? He don't protect her. He don't protect her. He don't.
Because if a man, JR, you tell her if a man loves a woman, he gonna protect her, he gonna stay
That's a
by
fact.
her side. That's what men do when
That's
they
a
really
fact.
love a woman. When you that
Look,
woman, that's
right.
what they do. They
But she gotta
protect
stop.
that one.
But she gotta stop getting niggas in all types of shit though. Like she gotta chill the fuck out. Like that's another thing too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he could protect all he want, but she gotta be able to chill the fuck out. Like yo, all that
That's
jumping
the
in niggas
thing.
DMs. Like she be jumping
He
in niggas
never
DMs and shit.
protected her. And that's why she's so loud about their so-called relationship. And really, Clarissa was just looking for any rapper. She wanted to
She,
be famous. She wanted to be
right,
known. The boxing wasn't enough for her.
right. And you know what
And
kind of really
then,
gave me an insight on that when he ain't hold her back from the Alicia Bumgarner shit. Like he ain't even attempt
exactly,
to grab her and hold her back or none of
Pat,
that shit.
Pat messy,
because
y'all.
you want to know why he didn't grab her? Because he thought that was they didn't think it was gonna go the way it went.
Right,
They thought everybody was going to be talking about it, and it was going to be a big thing where people was talking and like, oh, Clarissa slapped her, but it went totally left from what they were thinking, I think.
Yeah, because you know how Clarissa was like, yeah, they called the police or whatever, doing all that scary ass shit. Oh, Clarissa, yeah, you pressed about that. Because for her to say that in the interview, oh, yeah, and it got the legal stuff got involved. Yeah, they scary
right.
ass. You could tell that, like, this shit hit her. The situation kind of hit more than she thought for sure. You right on that.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
not only that, she didn't slap her when it was just them both arguing face to face. She waited until the security guards got in the middle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
If
ain't
you
go
really
according
wanted
to
to
plan.
slap her and pop off, she would have did that face to face. She had enough time to do that if she wanted to do it.
Right.
She
Mm-hmm.
waited. She waited.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she wasn't expecting that at all. Like, yeah, she thought she was big, but and then for Pap to just sit there and let that happen, I think Pap messy too. I think he a little sneaky messy nigga. Cause
He is. He is.
he, I could just tell, like, cause I've experienced that before where you got a dude who like kind of he shy whatever, and they like, oh, he not like that. He's quiet. He don't do all that extra stuff. He nonchalant, and then behind closed doors he be pillow talking and shit, doing pussy ass shit. Just just not being it's the same person as he would in person, and he let her be like the face, because whenever all this stuff goes down, Pap brain gonna be straight. It's gonna be her, you know.
Yeah, she gonna be the one get the short end
And
of the
that's the
stick.
part she's not getting.
Yeah,
Yeah, she gonna be the one get the short end of the stick when all
and
this shit said and done.
she think just being a champion is enough. That's how you know that bitch ain't got no identity. Cause look, cause it's like, I'm calling her B word. Sorry guys. It's like she's using her accolades to define her, not realizing that, like, your character is what builds the brand, not
Right.
necessarily just your talent, because it's so much more to marketing and building a name for yourself. And this is how I know that she don't know these things. That's like when football players, they everything until they stop playing football, and then they become lames because they only focused on just the skill part, but didn't know how to elevate their brand and didn't know how to become more than the skill. Like, the quality is, oh my gosh, y'all go help her. Y'all go help Clarissa.
You gonna help her.
Everybody in the chat, go help Clarissa. go help
She,
And
Clarissa.
she think that trash talking look good on her because the men do it. Women can't do everything that men could do.
right. She need to help her motherfucking self. And she ain't got nobody around her to really school her on shit neither. Everybody
No,
around her
Even
is
when the
yeah,
fans
yes.
try to tell her, she cursed them out and called them names.
Yeah,
and
everything
it's,
everybody around her is yes people.
Well,
man,
she ain't got no more of the yes people around her. He eliminated them for her. She's a
Yeah.
clown.
It's a
And she
sad
always
situation.
talking trash, talking about all the aunties and the grandmas is scolding her. No, they trying to school you.
She gonna have that baby, y'all. Just know.
With Pat
Yeah,
or
she gonna
just
have
with
that
another
baby.
nigga?
She gonna have with
I
Pap.
don't know. I don't know.
They gonna have that baby. She gonna sneak that sperm. They gonna have that baby.
She was that's
he,
crazy.
she gonna hold him when he gonna try to pull out. She gonna hold him. How much
That's
you want to
crazy.
bet she gonna do it? I'm telling you, she ain't gonna what?
You know
Listen,
she's strong.
but
You know she's stronger than a motherfucker. So
I know she is. She gonna hold him, and she gonna be like, "Where you going?" And he ain't gonna be able to do nothing but release. That's it. She gonna steal it.
Pep gonna be out of there. He knows Pep knows she's on a decline. Pep is gonna be out of there. You know that's why he got a key and there's no clothes of his at her crib.
Is that a real thing, Deshaun? Because Battle Truth was like, "Why he won't move in if you so special?" And like,
Exactly.
dude, is that a real thing? And I kind of like, I don't know, like, is he trying
And
to?
he ain't got a place, so that'd be perfect for him to just live there with the women, his queen,
I'm
the
gonna be
women he
honest.
loves.
Pat don't want to be there in that fucking house. Not with all of the nieces and nephews. You
The
see, he's not,
brother,
when with the brother. You see, most of the time he spend it is upstairs in the room in the fucking dark with the blinds closed and
exactly. No lights on, nothing.
oh,
With the
fucking
That's
light.
depressed.
depression. That's depression.
And you gotta think about it. He's not allowed to bring the golden child there. So he's like, man, fuck all this. All these other kids over here. My daughter ain't over here. So yeah, it
That
makes
nigga
him.
done hit a midlife crisis.
Yeah,
Cause
right.
y'all,
It definitely been life crisis.
let me tell you something too. Because when that Christmas thing happened, like, she would have probably like did the freaking most to have that Christmas experience with him with the pajamas and all that different stuff. Like when he really wasn't there, she went down here for sure. Like, because I was thinking about it, he might have been with Remy, but I don't think they were messing around. But I do believe like Claressa was just like really fucked up about that. That was when the decline really started to happen.
Yeah,
Cause
because when Remy was trying on the coach, he said, "I love when one person get a gift, I get a gift. When a person get another gift, I get two gifts."
mm, yeah. And you know what's crazy? All this has happened within only like 1 year and a half. You know that? Ain't that
And not
crazy?
only that, when a man loves you, he's there on every special holiday. So you tell me this one right here. For Mother's Day, she flew her behind up there to be in his face and his mother face, who did not want her there. And you could tell on that lady facial expression, right? And then when Father's Day came, why she wasn't with him? Why he was in New York?
Yeah, like why is she only there certain like it's like if that's your man and y'all with each other, like why y'all like I just see more wholesome things together instead of more pushing a statement to show that we together. Like what? Why nothing feels like a home? Why nothing feels like you could just tell that it's like she walking on eggshells. Cause when he came in the video when she was on that bike, right? This is how I
Right,
know she walking on eggshells. When she was like the way she even talked to him, you can tell that they have a surface level relationship.
right,
'Cause
right.
she was like, yeah, they gonna think, hey, oh my God, Papoose, they gonna think it's AI, ain't it? They gonna think it's AI. Cause Papoose old as hell and he think everything AI. Or he just not a social media equipped, right? So when she said that, I was like, yeah, she know he an old nigga. Cause like, why is that the joke? Like when he's coming on there and he's in the video, like, oh, if Papoose, hey, they gonna think it's AI. They gonna think it's AI. Like trying to bond on the level of his like he's just not in tune with social media, and that lets
Yeah,
me know like he do more of the talking and she just falling behind him like the daughter.
That's
Cause
probably because he
yeah,
tells her he ain't crazy. He don't do social media. Remember, that's what he said when he
yeah.
was
Hello, I said
all right.
hello.
Can y'all,
Yeah,
can y'all hear?
I
Can y'all
can't
hear
hear
me?
Deshaun gone. I hear you.
Sean gone. So,
Yeah,
Sean, you might have to come back up.
you know, and that so that's all I have to say with that part because I could tell like I could tell like when she around him, she don't really say much, and she do a
Right.
lot of talking on social media, but they don't have an in depth. They don't have in depth like relationship. You could tell like,
Nah, they don't.
yeah,
It's like very
it's
surface level.
yeah, most definitely. Like or like he putting the pipe down and she just happy he there and that's it. Like and it's working out because she got low standards and he already gonna give it to her in a low way anyway. So
But he barely kiss her. You know when a man ain't feeling you all like that, cause the kisses don't land the same. They be like real quick, and she be leaning in. He rarely lean in for a kiss.
Yeah, yeah,
I
he
think
don't be.
Papoose
Yeah,
boring as hell too, yeah.
No, it ain't him. It's he don't like her.
For real.
I ain't
Cause
saying he don't like
it was totally different with Remy. Remy was the one with the faces before. Like it looked like she didn't want to be there. Like towards the end, like of like Love and what was it? Was it Love and Hip Hop or whatever they were on?
I think it was
And
the yeah.
yeah, Remy's face started to be like he was doing too much, but it was still a different connection. But he
Mm-hmm.
don't even lean in for kisses. Like, and then when they kiss, they peck real fast, like,
Mm.
and that's it. Like
I be
that
feeling
ain't yeah.
I be feeling like Clarissa be wanting to do more activities together. Like I feel like they don't do enough cute stuff. Like um just couple things and like every time they do couple things it's like Papoose just like okay here we go let's do this one I got one in me I got one that's how he kind of maneuvers like okay I just do this one with you one time I know you want to do it and it's good for what we doing like it's
Yeah,
he
even
just
for
falling
Valentine's
along
Day.
just to get
And
her
he
to
think that,
like she already assessed the bare minimum, so that's kind of what he pushes. Like I'm gonna just go ahead and do this video and smile and get that goddamn hiccup ass laugh he be giving.
Yeah, Pat look like he be
So
just trying to get that shit done and over with so he can
can
get
y'all
back.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh
Can you
man, I
hear
think y'all
us?
can hear me. Hold on,
I
let me
think
drop down, come back.
can y'all hear me?
yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear it? I think she gonna have to drop back down, come back up too.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I don't know. Amanique, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right now. I think we can hear you now. Can we go ahead?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, that's just like on Valentine's Day. Pop was surprised at that little plane.
I think you cut out. I think you cut out, Deshaun.
I cut off.
Yeah, it cut out.
You
Yep.
hear me?
We can hear you now. Yep.
Oh, so I was saying on Valentine's Day, Pap was surprised when they did that little plane in the air, said Paps love Clarissa.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
He was surprised.
Right.
Like, she's a clown.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And I,
I'm thinking she paid for all that shit anyway.
That's what
where,
everybody was saying. She already knew, but I was looking at this something she was telling about it, and she no, during the thing during the video, she was like she was surprised, but somebody said that she knew about it already, about the
Yep.
plane thing.
Yep. Somebody making calls in the background. Somebody phone.
that girl is something else. But she like it, I love it.
Yeah, she in it for a rude awakening though. Like that just proved this interview that the way she answered just proves that she's still in Delulu land.
Yeah, because if you gonna call him the husband, call her the wife. That
Yeah,
sound real. That sounds so ignorant.
that shit ain't even sound right. Yeah, that shit didn't sound right.
But as stupid as it sounds, I kind of understood what the dummy was saying.
Right.
Like if y'all gonna talk about him being in a relationship, talk about her being in a relationship.
Yeah.
But she's so dumb.
Yeah,
I would have just said we're not gonna talk about her. I'm here to promote my stuff. But
she should have
I
just
feel
said,
like
"Oh,
they
drop the link."
need. I feel like they need her name.
Right.
They really need her name because Remy even said it. She said, watch when they have something to promote. They
Right.
always gonna bring my name up. And that's exactly what happened.
Damn. So yeah, they just using her to stay relevant.
Exactly. Because they
Yeah.
know once that divorce hit, it's gonna be a done deal. Done.
Hey y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear you
hear
now.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Once
But
that
yeah,
divorce
Deshaun,
hit,
yeah, you
that's
right.
that's gonna be it. It's no more talking. Because
Yeah.
whatever little money they getting off of Remy name is gonna stop once the divorce hit.
Cause
Right.
they're gonna be like, Clarissa, why you keep talking about Remy? You got the man, go be happy, right? Go be happy.
Right.
That's what they're gonna be like. Yeah.
Supposedly he chose you, go be with him.
Right. Ooh, that's gonna suck too. Cause that's when everything gonna start going downhill. He gonna be like, damn, this is
It already
reality
went
now.
downhill. Look, she's not selling no fights. She's not
Shit.
selling nowhere.
He gonna be like, Papoose gonna be like, damn. He gonna wake up one day and be like, oh shit, I really chose this. Oh hell no, I gotta
Hey,
get
he
up
gonna
out of
say,
here.
yeah, he know he fucked up. He know he fucked up. He just not man enough to admit it right now.
Right.
Not right now. JR, you think he messed up?
I think he's so far as like with this win records and shit. And
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that's really tying them together is this win record shit.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know, because
because
you're a man, you can feel it, huh? You can feel his
Yeah.
energy.
Like, yeah,
He
anybody
just,
look at that shit can see that this shit is about the business. This nigga ain't
yeah,
Yeah.
he's so strapped in, he
yeah,
can't even do nothing. He
yeah,
went back to his addiction to try
yeah.
to even deal with it.
Right.
Hmm.
You think it was gonna change because because he got with Clarissa. Nah, he gonna carry that shit over from Remy. This is Remy.
Hmm And
And
then
that
the
shit
more stress he get, the more he gonna do it.
facts.
Cause once that divorce hit, Papa was gonna be like, well, I ain't shoot. I might as well go. He gonna crash out, y'all. Papa's gonna
but not
crash
only
out.
that, he gambled so bad that he ran Remy credit card up to $35,000, right?
Where
Right.
you see that at?
She said that in her live when she had the flannel on. He ran up her credit card $35,000. She paid it.
What? No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
Papoose
Hmm.
gambles bad, yo.
Yeah,
He
she said he got a gambling habit. Yeah. He
yeah,
Oh,
even
so
admit that he
y'all.
got a gambling habit. He admitted to that shit. He posts shit in his stories about gambling and shit all the
it
time.
Oh man, y'all. We don't need him to be back with Remy. Hell no. He gonna man.
why you
No,
think
yeah.
that's why and I have no proof of this, and this is only what I'm thinking. I believe that's why she in debt now.
The whole 400K.
No, I'm talking about Clarissa. Because she's backed up in her taxes. She's
Right.
backed up in her HOA.
She said,
How you backed up in your HOA and that shit $45? So, motherfucker love to have a $45 bill today.
yeah, do you damn what I'm about to say? You remember Clarissa in the spaces? She was like, Papoose take my money? Like Papoose can't take my money. That's what she said. And when she said that, I was just like, what? Like, like what? Why would you? I don't know. Sometimes when she be arguing with people about certain stuff, I'd be like, Clarissa, why would you even argue about that? Like, why would you even try to like?
Yeah.
He can't take my money. Like, well, so that means what?
She can't help herself.
No, she can't. I just like,
Even for his birthday, when she did the thing, the 10,000 or the 1,000, and then she got on the Breakfast Clubs, like he was so mad that he didn't pick the $10,000 one. If he got so much money, why he worried about $10,000?
Y'all, and she 31 and he 48.
Yeah,
Please. Y'all, like this is
old
crazy.
enough to be a father.
And
Man.
then he is his daughter is only what 2 years
Yeah.
younger than her. And
Yep.
Yes.
then and remember he did an interview years ago saying that he wouldn't want his daughter dating somebody 2 years older than her. So why you dating this girl that's in your daughter's age range and you're 17 years older than this girl? What do they have in common?
Y'all, Papoose ain't putting it down for real. Clarissa, she created her own orgasms. Papoose is not putting it down for real. I truly
Well,
believe
Remy
that.
said it's so.
Man, he probably rolling over and telling her to deal with herself. That nigga
And I
ain't
and
doing
I
shit.
and I honestly believe Remy stuck it out this long because he stood by her while she was in jail.
And I hate
That
that yeah, you right.
I
You right.
believe that's why she hung in there this long.
He
Right.
manipulated that too. Like I remember she was like, Remy was like, and every time you do something, they gotta always throw in your face what they did for you, or like say they didn't did this much for you. I was like, damn, Papoose was manipulating that jail situation to her and making her suffer in the marriage for that shit. Like if she
And
ever
but
probably complained,
yeah,
you
not
know.
only that, that lady Remy paid for that in vitro by herself. It was 100 grand. He didn't help her, and he was begging for that baby, begging. He tried to get her pregnant while she was in jail.
Right. On the
Who does
conjugal
that?
visits.
Who does that?
Mm. Mm-mm.
They don't know no conjugal visits and shit.
Damn, them niggas in Win Records lame as hell, y'all. When I looked at them in that video, them some lame niggas, man. Nobody seemed like, and then the daddy have me rolling. He be shiny as hell, dark skin, long head. He just be in the back, and Khadijah just be. I just be like,
And
man,
then she got these grown men eating off her name.
man,
Everybody
just
eating but her.
Right.
and she's
Everybody
like,
eating but her.
and Deshaun, you know how she always say, the real life is different than social media. People in real life love me, and I'm just like,
So
but do
where they
you
at?
know? Yeah, and do you know your brand? They gonna go off of your social media, like, the energy that you're getting off that to promote products and promote like ads and stuff like that, and being commercials and stuff like that. Stuff
And she talking
matters.
about she
Yeah.
talking about she want a Nike deal. Nike ain't fucking with you.
Hell no, she
Hell
delusional on
no.
that shit. She,
If they did, they would have started fucking with her already.
but my question is, why she fighting this so hard, y'all? Please tell. What is it like? What?
Why? Because
Yeah.
when everybody got wind to everything, because you gotta remember in the beginning, everybody was for it because they thought that Remy cheated on Pat, right? But then when
Mhm.
Remy dropped the receipts, people started turning because they seen the real facts. So people started
Mhm.
turning. But Clarissa was getting all this fame and didn't know how to handle it. So
Mhm.
they started, so people, she was eating it. Cause remember, she was going on podcast after podcast talking about Remy and talking about the divorce and Remy leaked her number and all this stuff. And people, like she was eating. And when
Mhm.
people started seeing it for what it was, people started turning. And then when she started arguing with fans, it got worse and worse by the days.
You know what, Deshaun? Whenever Clarissa gonna cry on the internet, I'ma cry with her. I
I
feel so
ain't gonna
bad.
cry.
I'ma cry with her. I ain't gonna lie. When she come on social media and she cry after this situation in, y'all, I'ma be in the comments crying too. I'm like, girl, we still love you. That's how I'm gonna be. We still love you, girl. Just you gotta put your head
Let me
up.
tell
Like
you something.
I'm gonna be crying with her.
Let me tell you something.
She
If
is
she was
not gonna
smart,
cry.
no,
She ain't gonna cry.
she ain't gonna even come on the internet. I think she gonna crash and she's gonna hide for a minute. But if I was her, if she was smart,
Can y'all hear me?
I
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
said, "I'll come on." I would apologize to Layla
Oh man.
for everything she said about her, everything she did lied about, and everything. I would apologize, and I would apologize to Remy. And I would tell people that me and Papoose are no longer together.
Yeah, she gonna give it the
And
rundown though.
he's
So
just a business partner, and I will leave it as that.
What's
I
that
would
again,
not
Shauna?
keep coming up there defending that relationship. And then
Shauna.
when divorce is finalized, then they want to work on it, then go back at it because it's destroying her whole image.
It's a sad thing.
yeah, it's just pretty much her. Yeah, it's pretty much took a toll on her career with this whole shit. She didn't deny. She feel like it is. She didn't. But people they like telling her, like even the interview she just did with Young Joc and them, they basically telling you. That's why she's saying, how long you gonna keep running around with this woman's husband? Because it's fucking up your career. Even Young Joc, even the dude said, do you feel like this shit is taking over your career, like the social media shit? Look, every interview she do, they ask her that shit. So they trying to warn you. That's what they trying to do. They trying to indirectly warn her what the fuck's happening. Because there's chatter, it's basically chatter in the background. For them to answer those certain questions on out front, which means there's chatter in the background about you running around with this woman's husband. And that's where it at. So she has to realize and wake the fuck up. At the end of the day, it's really all on her. At the end of the day, nobody else. It's all on her. Papoose gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, he ain't the one
Yeah, because
running
the
around
truth
saying
is,
that's his lady either.
Right. Yeah.
right, and the truth is, like those 20-year relationships, 10, 20, they go through this off and on. They be like, this woman is in a relationship, they get back together. It'd be like a whole thing. So like this might have been the biggest thing because it was in the public, but they probably went through some stuff we ain't see. Like they said, Papoose messing with his baby's moms, but they've been together 20 years. They've been through some shit, so
Yeah.
this is probably one thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never know how it's really going to pan out.
Exactly.
Because to us, it seemed like extreme, but to them, they probably went through so much in 20 years. I didn't see regular relationships go through this, like not celebrities. And they get back together. They be having, this person had a kid. They back together again. They fighting over another chick or another guy. They back together again. That's why it's hard to to get involved, even if they're not married, with somebody who's been with somebody for like 10 years, 20 years. Because you going through the whole motions with them. You think you something, and you just another one, different character in the same movie.
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's over with. It's over with.
And there's nothing because men do it all the time. They have the side chick thinking it's all about them and they leaving their wife and I'm not sleeping with her. We sleep in separate rooms and be lying.
Truth.
And then next thing you know, we decided to work it out. Then what's she gonna do?
Exactly.
This is the longest divorce I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they got this.
It should have been easy. Remy don't want nothing from him. He claimed he don't want nothing from her.
Exactly. Yeah, this shit is on her. At the end of the day, she gonna be the one left holding it, the end of the stick. Yeah.
And she did this all publicly. Now she's gonna be embarrassed publicly.
Right. It's crazy that these interviewers be they be telling her, they be on it. So she don't know how to read between the fucking lines. But man, shout out to y'all coming through, man. I'm about to end this live stream. I appreciate y'all coming up and giving me your opinion on this situation, man.
I appreciate you having us.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. We will continue. I'm gonna be looking out to see a Remy motherfucker respond. I'll be looking to see if Remy respond as
doubt it.
as this clip makes its rounds to the blogs and all that shit. I'm pretty sure they about to start posting that shit if they already haven't already. Yeah. But,
All right. Good night, y'all.
all right, good night,
All
y'all.
right, have a good evening.
Yeah. Hey, drop your short in the chat. Can't drop your short in the chat. Let people check your short out. Oh shit, I got shit. Man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Definitely gonna keep y'all. So I seen somebody said Shalita said Breeze in the facility. Yeah, she probably on silence right now because Claressa probably told her, listen, you silence before you by the fight before when the fight's over, until the fight is over. She probably don't want to publicly speak it until the fight is over. Yeah. That's probably what's happening right now. So if she's in a facility, she probably in a facility getting clean and shit. And which we kind of speculated that anyway, that she was even in a locked up or even in a rehab. But yeah. Yep. But damn, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And make sure y'all check out 90dayherbals.com and shop with us on 90dayherbals.com. Make sure y'all subscribe to the links in the chat. Let me drop some links. Subscribe to 90 Network. Let me see what else I got. Damn, I thought I had them clip in my clipboard. I need to drop my lead channel real quick. Alright. We'll subscribe over there. Yep. Okay. What up, Irene? Yeah, shout out to y'all coming through. Bridget, P Dub, Umayu, Lorraine. You said P Dub, you can request a public document or salary sheets directly from Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission to Georgia's Secretary of State office to find out the actual purse. I might be interested to look up. If you say Remy got a lot on her plate and don't need to be dealing with Claressa and Papoose. Right. So Remy spoke on things that would be too embarrassed to admit. Alright. Oh shit, man. There's a fire live stream, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and checking in with us. And yeah, we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightanddayherbals.com.